Fogg called Tiny Habits, the Small Changes That Change Everything. And it's all about behavioral momentum. And BJ Fogg is a behavioral scientist. He's based out of Stanford. He teaches a course all about behavioral design. I think he taught one of the founders of like Instagram or something like that at some point. So like, it's all about, he's not a BCBA, but he is a behaviorist. And his whole book is about behavioral momentum. And one of the stories that always stood out to me when I read the book, I highly recommend it because I think it really like helps you reframe supporting parents, that you don't have to go into this like, you're going to teach them how to do directions and receptive ID. It's like, you can start small and it's going to go to big, and you can trust that it's going to go to big. So like this one example was around meal making. And he had a client who wanted to eat healthier, could not get into the habit of making food, and felt like a failure because he just couldn't do it differently. Like, he's like, I want to eat healthier, but then I don't get the food started. And now I feel bad about myself. So then I go and I eat all the crappy food. So I guess BJ Fogg recommended to him, according to his story in the book, that all you have to do, just set a goal for the next week, that every morning you're going to wake up and you're just going to put the pot on the stove to make oatmeal. All you have to do is put the pot on the stove. And then once the guy would put the pot, he was like, just come back to me and tell me all you did was put the pot on the stove. Yeah. And I was like, that's so stupidly easy. That's so stupid. Of course I'll put the pot on the stove. So we would put the pot on the stove, and then he'd be like, well, I guess now that the pot's here, I may as well put the water in. And now I may as well put the oatmeal in. I'm like, now this is suddenly like behavior momentum. It's like now suddenly he's eating oatmeal every day, but his only goal was to put the pot on the stove every morning. I think when we pick that low hanging fruit and we say like, I don't want you to change how you react to tantrums.